anticipation of the future and full of satisfaction of accomplishment. We are just moments away from receiving what many of us have worked 4, 5, or maybe even 6 years to achieve. The coveted Texas A&M Association of Former Students decal for our vehicle. Today marks the culmination of semesters of both work and play. Efforts dotted with moments of struggle and fun. It began when our application portal welcomed us with, "You are fighting Texas Aggie class of 2019. And it closes today when we become former students. But we are nothing without those Aggies who have come before us, and without those who have supported our journey. I was born to 2 Aggie parents. Hi, Mom and Dad. Both of whom were first-generation Aggies in their families. And like many of us, I have scores of baby pictures where I'm decorated in Aggie attire from head to toe. And on my birth certificate, my blood type actually reads maroon. Although I had to get here on my own merit and efforts, I felt the pulse of the Aggie spirit through current and former students, encouraging and guiding me to find my way to Aggie land. I can only presume my parents would have supported my attendance at a different university, but I knew there was no reason to test that theory. I did have the satisfaction, however, of applying to that school down in Austin and rejecting their offer. Many of us may have found ourselves adrift during our freshman year, with the responsibility of classes and jobs bearing a different burden from what we had in high school. Professors and advisors came to our aid, offering additional guidance and tutoring from a safe distance, forcing us to realize that we had the skills and should persevere. Dr. Jim Gwynn and Dr. Paul Bautista, we are indebted. The true meaning of the 12th man becomes more evident to us with each encounter with fellow Aggies. On a sport management study abroad trip in Austria, led by Dr. Bautista, a fellow tourist noticed my Texas A&M hat and spoke to me. I discovered that standing not too far from us was her family full of both former and current students. Thousands of miles from College Station, and we were instantly bonded and regaled each other with stories of Aggie land. We then waved goodbye, now with a lifelong connection and proof of the Aggie Network. Some of you may have been here at Reed Arena just a few weeks ago, participating in one of the strongest connections with the Aggie Network. Aggie Muster is one of the traditions that we owe to all Aggies who have gone before us. Its significance can barely be put into words and is far better experienced. Knowing thousands of other Aggies are sharing remembrance on the same day is an unmatched connection. As we will all someday be part of a muster roll call, we are challenged now as former students to go forward and honor the Aggie legacy. Narnia creator C.S. Lewis wrote, "There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind." As graduates of Texas A&M, we leave behind memories of late-night library sessions, our used textbooks with notes in the margins, and a few thousand empty pizza boxes. Ahead of us are far better things and many open doors to walk through. These doors were fashioned and left ajar by our family, our faculty, and our endless supporters in this journey. To those, we say thank you. Thank you for showing us and the way and showing us that we are capable. And finally, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank whomever is responsible for the handful of miracles we were able to witness during our time here at Texas A&M. The men's basketball team in 2016 with the largest comeback in March Madness history to send us to the Sweet 16. Snow falling here in College Station, America. And most assuredly, in our final game at Kyle Field, the students, a 7 overtime crushing of LSU. To my fellow graduates, saw 'em off. Thanks and giggle.